Scripture has a lot to say about who we are. The greater problem is not what the Scripture says, it's what we believe. You see, God says that we are awesome, we're wonderfully made, but we feel like junk. We don't feel significant, we don't feel valued, we don't feel worth. God says that we can do immeasurably more than we could ever understand, but we feel defeated. We feel hopeless. We feel like we don't matter. The problem is that truth and reality are not the same. Just because something is true about us and just because God has said it to be true doesn't mean that we feel it. And you see, that's the place that we need to be healed. That's the place that we need our deliverance from. That's the place that we need to get out of, because it's a pit. It's a well of despair and hopelessness. And God is calling us out and up out of that, out of the mire, out of the murk of life. The question is not so much whether or not God said it, but whether or not you'll believe it. I believe that one of the things that's important is to be able to say, God, I know that you've said it, but I don't believe it. Help my unbelief. Help me to believe what you've said so that I can walk in the truth and the reality of who you say I am and walk proud above the circumstances of my life, above the past experiences, and walk in that present reality, that present thing of hope and assurance. I want you to think about that today, because the reality is that who God says you is, or who he says you are, is true. Regardless of what you feel, regardless of what you think. We need to climb out of those pits that drag us down. Those lonely moments when we think that no one hears our pain, no one hears our struggle. God hears, and he wants to deliver you from all of that. Think about that today, would you? Hey, until next time, God bless.